Hello everybody and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Today we're going to be checking out Ororon and Chasca's trailers and teasers, and this is very exciting as we haven't looked at a 4-star trailer in a very long time. And if you watched my content previously, you know that 4-star trailers do not get treated well, my friends, and it's very exciting to see that possibly that Ororon will actually have a decent trailer of some semblance of quality, because remember, again, you can check my playlist and stuff in the description and whatnot on my channel, but they are not treated well. So I'm very excited to see that we're gonna have some new stuff, and of course get to see Chasca too, who we will be pulling for. Of course, this is basically a few hours before the update actually drops, so I'll be streaming live as soon as it drops. We'll probably get started with the story or either the event. We'll see kind of how it goes, but regardless, yes, that's gonna be what we're doing. So leave a like and subscribe, and let's dive right in. Let's turn off captions for this one. I want to see the visuals. Ooh, okay. Very misty. Yeah. And yeah, to clarify, any of this editing that you see here is not something we get in a 4-star trailer.
Sometimes a shrouded path is not meant to be walked.
No.
Moonlight makes
Oh, and English is back. Okay, good.
Although
that doesn't necessarily mean everything, but
turns pitch black. It's impossible to tell how clean it is.
I'm so surprised at how much I ended up liking his character. Hey, there's the bat silhouette. Yeah, because he's definitely one of the characters who is not only controversial, when they first came out, but he ended up being a lot better.
From the Masters of the Night.
Ooh, okay, very good splash. Okay, got some nice editing. Ooh, that freaking background, man! I can't wait to analyze this. Yeah, there we go. And this is the coolest part of his kit. It's gonna be hot garbage, and you know it. But oh man, the fact that you can fly and shoot, I love it.
Bother me too much. I care more about where I'm going.
Good music too, man. This shit's good. There we go. Man, I wish 4 stars had burst animations, because he has such a cool aesthetic. Look at all this stuff. This could be a burst animation.
Careful now. Let's
all
not
right.
wake them up.
Right, hold on. I wanna hear that last part. I need to hear what he's saying.
No, careful now. Let's not wake them up.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, he's just giving some basic dialogue. Okay, but that is much better than what we had previously when it came to other characters. I'm not gonna lie, I might just pull up an example because I'm bad. What is it? This is much better than anything we got previously, so I'm just this was not planned for the video, so I'm just gonna super zoom into it here. Let's go. Set those demo. All right, look at this shit, man. I'm gonna put on 2 times speed just so you can get through this quickly. Okay, what is it? No sound, don't need it. Okay, look at this, man. It's like, brother, what is happening? It is just gameplay, right? It's like something I would film in my own time. It's like, what's happening in here? Okay, but anyway, yeah, if you skip through some of this, it's like, oh man, oh wow, oh my god. There's so much editing, guys. Wow, amazing. Okay. Anyway, if we flip back to it, just gonna flip through this real quick. Ororon is a massive step up, right? And we've had other 4 stars in between, right? I know Kachina existed, but I just kind of skipped it. But this is definitely a lot better. Even if they're only using very specific effects, right? Effects go a really long way to actually make the trailer interesting, right? And it's very much in his aesthetic for them to at least play with these things like shadows, right? Because that's very much about Ororon, and the fact that they're also using sort of a kaleidoscope effect, that he has a shattered soul. All these things, these small details, because at the end of the day, the point of the trailers is to promote the character, right? And also give you a little bit of, visual eye candy. Make them do cool things that you can't achieve otherwise. And if you edit the trailer like Sethos, man, who did not deserve that in his life, so by the way, also electric male bow user, haha, funny. Anyway, it feels so disrespectful to the 4-star, especially because Sethos actually has an interesting kit, and Ororon has an interesting kit too. And it's weird to see. What is it? It really does suck that Genshin has fully decided that most 4-star trailers will have way less quality when their characters are actually very interesting etc. Right? So this is fun. Again, it's very simple, just one effect across the board, but there's just these small things that really do enhance the trailer, and make it actually interesting and not just boring gameplay segments that you could do, on your own, which is no fun. And that's why I really do appreciate this trailer for actually them doing something. This is awesome. Oh, this title card is aura, man. This is the Genshin I know, man. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that's all from this segment. So let's move on to Chasca and her teaser, which I do believe is actually still in Japanese, right? So there is still strike things going on, so do keep that in mind, as we watch this. But yes, there we go. With the teaser, I'll leave the captions on for the teaser, but not the trailer. All right, got a little bit of conflict.
The Inca gang called dibs on this job.
English is in here. Okay, looks like things are different.
And that means it's yours? Not in my book.
I think I got confused.
Back down, or you're not gonna like how this ends.
Oh, okay.
We had an understanding, but taking you out sounds like a better deal.
Oh.
Boss, now's our chance. Let's get him. We'll show you. Yeah, let's go.
We'll fight. We'll fight. Interesting that they're only using these tribes, because it's the ones that we're able to actually talk to, because there's still 3 other tribes we haven't been able to talk to.
Yasha, do me a favor before this gets ugly.
Uh-oh. The bouncer's here.
Let's talk this out, shall we?
Chasca, this will end in blood. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Oh, I think she can.
Enough talking. Let's fight.
Ah, too late. Ooh.
2 against 1, huh?
Damn, that's what happens when you step into conflict. You just become the next target.
Aside your differences without me.
Chasca, we came to spill blood, and that blood is yours.
Ooh, I'd like to see you try.
We won't have to watch our backs. How's that for peacemaking? Here's a little gift from the Inca and Yasha gangs.
She's just like, that's great.
What a mess.
Little late for regrets. Don't you think?
You misunderstand me. Dealing with you, that's the easy part.
Woo! Oh man, that's good. What's next? What's next?
Another fight? You're still injured.
No, her sister.
Safety first. How many times do I have to tell you?
They were hardened criminals. They can't be reasoned with. So I had to...
Oh. No! No! Don't do this to me, game. Oh,
I almost forgot. My messes don't need excuses anymore.
Damn, dude. That is one of the best character teasers I think we've had in a while, man. Like, what is it? Again, it's nice that I can actually open the thing and go back as a reference, right? It's too bad there's no playlist for these things, like, on their thing. Like, do we have like a teaser playlist to kind of give a comparison, right? Let's see. No, because that's not it. Okay, well, I guess I don't know. Here we go. What is it? Shallowen's was super shallow. Kaniche was okay. Mulani was Omega Lol. You're the first character in the region, so too bad. What is it? This one was okay. Clorind is right. Arlecchino's was definitely like one of the better ones. It's the trailers that actually tell a full story. With these teasers, which are always good, because teasers definitely sit on like the low end for me, because what happens with them is that like they really try to just like cut down on what happens in it and make it like less than a minute, and it just gets boring because it's like, oh man, I watched like basically a PNG move across the screen, which of course obviously more work goes into it than just a PNG moving. Animation is difficult, but when it doesn't tell you anything, it really sucks, right? These ones, this is a great consistent lineup, right? Navia's isn't necessarily very good, but it has a lot of good visuals and fun stuff to keep you occupied. Navia's is great, Shen Yun's is great, Shiori's great, Arlecchino is great, and then you start getting over here where it's just kind of like meh. Clorind is okay, Siegewine's okay, Emil lol, Mulani lol, Kaniche Shallowen lol. It's like, what's happening? So you don't get a lot of good teasers in between, right? And we can also see even over through here Dude, Fontaine's just filled with bangers. Every single time, man, there's some motherfucker who's like, I miss Fontaine. You know what? I agree. Anyway, but yeah, what is it? All of these are good. Linny, Nuvalet, Risley, Farina. Damn, this shit had bangers. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, but that was a great teaser. It was fun, you know. What is it? It was fun in the sense that you got to see Chasca showcase her job as a diplomat, and then the story tie-in as well to the Archon quest and her sister being dead, which is just sad, man. Like it's good that Genshin is finally you know, being willing to kill off you know, NPCs and whatnot, but I definitely want to see you know, it added more, because you know, they always tell you that it's a serious game, even though there are no consequences for like 90% of the story. So yes, but anyway, enough yapping. Let's go to the actual trailer itself. Let's see it, baby. I'm very excited. What is it? Let it be known, I do not like Chasca's gun design, right? Okay, off rip, title card.
Is to resolve
Very
conflicts.
different color scheme. We do not have this. We have not had this kind of color scheme in any trailer, and Shiori uses like something different. So,
Maybe a little dignity.
oh, damn, bro.
And sometimes a few bullets.
I might have to go back with the subtitles. I'm talking a lot. Triple shot, baby.
Takes to get a resolution, right?
There's the gun. I don't know how they're gonna handle that in the
Whatever's
story.
going on
It's goofy
here.
as hell.
How about we talk it out?
Oh, little
It's an open and
Saurians.
shut case. We know these Tapestlosaurs stole the gems. Greedy little things, huh? Huh. Everyone's been turning on each other thanks to them.
Oh,
Interesting.
really? Well, the stolen gems were transported with a spice shipment.
Oh, you caught
I don't
lying.
smell any spices here.
Ooh,
But your frame job?
red-handed.
Now that I can smell a mile away.
Gotta blow him up, Chasca. Get him. Draw! Also, this is good. This is their first appearance of the, what is it? Flower Feather? No. What is it? Whatever her tribe is. What is it? Because we've always been seeing the orange, blues, and the greens. What is it? Yeah, they even summoned a Kukusor to get out.
In the sky, there's nowhere.
Oh, there she goes on her big fucking gun. I hate that thing so much. Let's see if they use it well, though. They're unapologetic with it. They're just gonna let it ride. Oh, okay, music. Whoa, where'd you get the slingshots? Woo! Oh, damn, he got a hammer. Probably on his enemy. Whoa, nice. Are they gonna do the burst? Oh, yeah, this is it. Look at that. Pew! Okay.
Conflict resolved.
Is that pizza?
Sometimes
that's
you gotta
funny.
do things the old-fashioned way.
Okay. What is it? So we'll run it back with captions, and I'm just gonna like lower the volume. Good trailer for the wrong reasons, unfortunately, right? We have to bring it up, right? Is that Chasca in and of herself is already a controversial character based on her design, which I mean, I'm not gonna dive too deep in it, but like, let's just put two and two together, right? Having that kind of outfit and hat is very reminiscent of the people who headed over to South America and then, you know, subsequently did things that are not very good. So that's why she's controversial. You know, so what is it? You do have to kind of put that into context why she's not very well liked in that regard. And secondarily, I think she has a cool kit, but the fact that she's riding a gun is very stupid, you know, in this, right? Because of course you can say, oh, she's an outsider, right? But she is technically from Natlan, right? And there's not really a reason for her to be riding a big fucking gun, you know, when pretty much it's mostly the Fatui and Fontanians who are shown to use those kind of weapons. And Fontaine nowhere even near close. They use like really old guns where you still had to do like 1 bullet per chamber, but that's the rant aside anyway. But this is the trailer for the wrong reasons, I will say. What is it? It definitely adheres to what they were going for, which does, you know, mean that they were going for a style here. The title card at the start is also interesting. You know, it's definitely not something we typically do inside trailers. One thing that's actually funny is that the way this is structured, it's also one of the longer demos, because the average demo is about 2:30-ish, and now this one's 3 minutes. Is that this is kind of structured a little more like the Wuthering Waves demos. You know, not to say that, like, you know, they invented demos, right? Everyone you know, does these character trailers now, and they've all taken on their own style, but they took a very good story emphasis, and they took their time with it before jumping into all the action, whereas Genshin has always kind of jumbled it up and just, you know, let the video flow as is. But this one is very distinct, and I think that's good. You know, because sometimes it can lead to you know, dialogue being missed or things just being really choppy, right? So it's nice, right? And so again, we'll let it run. But yeah, you should see all this stuff, and what it's good to see this color palette, because this color palette is very, not only very striking, but not something they use, right? Because of course Chiori has this, but it's completely different, right? You have the difference in patterns. You know, when it comes to Chiori, everything's very elegant, very, you know, a lot of the textures they use from Inazuma, flowers, silk, etc. And this one's rough. It's super like tough. Looks like a, you know, a Wanted poster, which again, that's what they're going for. So there you go. But then, yeah, we move on through here. Yeah, and we see she's running through all the stuff. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Quintuple arrow, which is neat. Yep, there we go. The gun, see, she's holding the gun there. It's just so confusing, man. It's like, you could not hold a gun like that. So when she's riding it. So I don't know how that works, man. It really should have just been like a vulture or something. Here? But yeah, here, and then here's the story segment, right, that we talked about. They have this tanned over filter on her specifically, and then I mean it is on these guys a little bit too, but it's definitely more prominent on her, just thanks to how many more colors she has. Again, it's good to see also the red guys, and I just want to let this run to make sure I see what's going on in the captions.
Really? Well, the stolen gems were transported with a spice shipment. And
nice and quiet. See, take your time with it, you know. Give the story time to breathe before you start getting all silly.
Now that I can smell a mile away.
Yeah, and here they get the good old standoff without any actual blasters involved, you know, which is funny. What is it? And yeah, here comes the Kukusaur. I'm gonna zip through this one a little bit. It's all tense. Whoa, here it comes. Man, their models are way cleaner now. Very nice. Yep, and then here we go. Now we just let it split to the action. Boom! Here comes the gun. Yeah, we'll kind of whiz through this part. This one's all just more go crazy with your animation, have fun with it, etc. Neat stuff. There was a little bit of dialogue at the end here. Goofy ass burst. Conflict resolved. Yep, and then here she goes, Desperado off into the sunset. Also, it looks like there's a piece of pizza there, but I'm sure it's just a stick. Just based off the shadows. That's the shadows' fault.
You gotta do things the old-fashioned way.
I guess so. All right, interesting set of demos, right? I definitely don't know how I feel about the Chasca one, to be frank, but I mean, it certainly had effort, and Orlan's had effort, so that's good. What is it? That's the important part, right? But yes, regardless of, you know, all this stuff, I will be pulling with the, you know, free-to-play funds that I have available for these characters. So if you want to check out that stream tonight, actually, go ahead and drop by. I think we're going to start up the interlude quest, and then we'll kind of work from there, and then the next day we'll be leaning more towards Wuthering and Shrinova. So just be on the lookout for that, right? I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. It's going to be a very busy week. We have so much happening as we close out the year, you know, for all these games. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time and on stream. Goodbye.